So this is the endurance race. It's the first race of 3 that we're doing. Currently on lap 22, joining halfway through. We've got Joe Royal out in first place with a 3-second time penalty there. Al Trocker in second with no time penalties, and David and Michael both close behind within DRS range. David with 6 seconds of penalties though. Further behind we've got Lanzi 10 seconds behind Michael. With 4.3 seconds behind us, Rishi and actually. He goes on to soft tyres, makes his way out the pits. Hammer and Acid are close actually. And we're going to see a battle. Here's Acid trying to go around the outside. Now it's the inside line, and that's a good move there from Acid on those soft tyres. Actually going to see what's going on with the tyres. So Acid on 5 lap old soft tyres. Huda's obviously just coming out the pits. Everyone in the top 5 yet to make a pit stop. As was that someone going off for a second? As Acid, I think, makes a mistake and Hammer gets his way back through, so I think that was a mistake from Acid there. He's got to be careful because he's got Farico coming up behind him. So we have a yellow flag, that's for an Alfa Romeo, and that is going to be TGL Stewart, currently in last place by 30 seconds. He'll be hoping for a safety car so he can catch back up. Actually, Rishi possibly coming up to lap in, as that is Nerdy Average Gamer around, coming through the twisty section, and that puts him down to P17 on those hard tyres. As we have TGL Stewart back into the pits again, and he's retiring. So Stewart retires. He is possibly the first retirement, I'm not sure, as meanwhile out in front David gets past Trocker for P2, so David makes the move. Michael, I believe, has spun, as he's now dropped 8 seconds behind Trocker. We'll hope to stay close here and possibly shape up for a move. It's coming along the back straight now, surely he can get the move, as we have another. That's Nerdy going around again. So another mistake from him in one lap as Trocker. Does he have the opportunity? No, he doesn't. Straight line speed is not there, even with DRS. He might be running a bit more downforce, helping through the corners, as it's still Joe out in front as he completes lap 23 and goes on to lap 24. As Trocker actually gets past David because David's into the pits, so he's trying the undercut. See if this will work. Is it a good pit stop as he comes into the pits? No way to tell actually how it was, as Michael also into the pits here. That seemed to be a quicker pit stop from Michael there. David, they've got a big gap to Rishi behind, as Hooders gets past Rishi, so Hooders up into P7 as we have more yellow flags, and now Nerdy Average Gamer is retiring. After spinning twice on one lap, he's gone. And so we're down to 16 drivers, as that's Acid and Hammer still battling this out. Acid gets the move done down the inside as he goes up to the final corner. He's back up to P9. Rishi will hope to put the pressure on Hooders here. And actually he's just been overtaken by him, so he won't be able to, will he? Anyway, I swear, will Joe Royal and Al Trocker, will they pit this lap? Will they respond to David and Michael? Actually, both of them different strategies. So David on the softs, Michael on the hards. So for Michael, that could be a lot more difficult to get the temperature into, so the outlap will be a struggle for him. But as we go back to the front, Joe Royal is staying out, and so is Trocker, so both the front two staying out. Next up we'll see if Lanzi comes in. Jug, however, has made his stop. He made an early stop, so whether he started on the soft tyres and made the early pit stop, he'll be staying out there, and he'll look to put the pressure on Lanzi here. But David, only 3.5 seconds off Jug here, so he's got those tyres up to temperature, and now he's going to put the pressure on the two ahead. He's going to put the pressure on Truck and Joe here to see if he can possibly... He might get Trucker here, but he can get Joe Royal as well. That would be even better. There's Jug. He's close this time with DRS. He's got a great out of that corner there, and easily breezes past him into the braking zone. And Jug is up to P3. Lansley's still on those old medium tyres, down to P4. He's going to have David coming up to him sometime soon as Farico onto the back of Hammer. We'll see what Farico can do as through this twisty section. Difficult to get an overtake through here as you exit the corner. Can he get close enough? He's going to have DRS coming down here as we have more yellow flags. That is for Catsby. Catsby has gone round Farico. Has he got a good enough run to the braking zone? He's not close enough. So that's Catsby spinning around. And there's 19 lap old medium tyres as we have Lanzi. Actually possibly putting the pressure back on Jug here. As they got down to 5/10. David is catching though. Behind. There's Farico. Now onto the back straight. He's got a better opportunity than last time. Opens the DRS. Hammer trying to break the slipstream. What can Farico do? He's going to stick with the outside. Not much he can do. Hammer defends. Will Farico go for the switchback? He's going to put the power down. Nice and early, and it's a good exit as well on those soft tyres. Has a little bit of a snap, manages to save it. These two going side by side down the main straight. And into the braking zone they go. Who's it going to be? Still side by side. Farico trying to hold on to this around the outside. Hammer will have the outside line now to the inside, but Farico's already got the move done, and he moves up to P10 and into the points. David now getting close to the back of Lanzi here. Within the second that he needs on this exit. Is he going to have DRS? Has he been able to get close enough? I think he might have. Yes, he has. So David will have DRS here. Still two out in front, not coming into the pits. They're looking to go long on this stint. Maybe just do the one stop. Let's look how close David is to the back, and he might fancy himself a move here into turn one as he goes around the outside, and he's going to get the move done before the braking zone, and it's an easy move in the end for David. Lanzi, nothing he could do. And now David will give chase to Jug, who has made a pit stop already, but he's still on old medium tyres. Meanwhile, these two out in front, they are looking to go long, and I think the strategy from here would be the one stoppers. Is Hammer shaping up for a move? Not quite. He'll just look to sit behind Farico for as long as possible here. Is that Farico? That is Farico coming into the pits, so Farico into the pits. What's it going to be? 30 laps to go. Is it going to be hard to the end, or is he possibly two medium sets? Into the pits, and it's going to be the hard tyres. He'll look to go to the end on those, I reckon, unless we have another safety car or something, because David with 3 seconds of penalties. Oh, Farico come out actually compared to DMAC, because that was a long stop. Whether it's serving a 5-second penalty or front wing change maybe, but that was a long stop. Still two out in front, pressing on. But David could have DRS come the next straight. So the gap hovering around a second, but surely on the soft tyres. He will do it, surely. That was not the button that I wanted to press. But still, I don't think he's got the DRS here. And no, he won't. So, gap over 1 second. But he will look to get the move done as soon as possible and press on with his race. As he wants to make sure he's got a big enough gap to be able to possibly catch up as much time to Trucker and Joe Royal as possible. Trucker catching up some time here. The gap only 2 seconds, just gone under. So Trucker's pushing a bit more, still staying up there. No need to come into the pits for now. David falling a bit further behind on the straight here. David through the twisty section. That's Jug gone. Jug spins. Jug has spun out, being put under pressure by David. So now he's got to reset himself. And Jug now falls down to P5 with Michael only just behind. Thorley will be able to shape for a move here. Gap very close as he exits here, and yep, Jug pulls over to the left hand side, gives Michael the position to make sure there's no fighting between the two of them. Jug will have problems with his tyres as Razi into the pits now for his possibly second stop, I believe. What's it going to be? It's going to be soft tyres, so soft tyres for Razi, so he's doing another stop after this as there's a problem. For some reason Razi wasn't leaving. Why, I'm not sure. But that could give other people an opportunity to get the move done. So here comes Catsby. It's going to be close between these guys. Catsby is going to be behind Razi, but with the pace, can he press on and put pressure on Razi? He will have to warm those tyres up. However, he seems to be doing that pretty well as the gap is increasing. It's almost 2 seconds now, so he's done a good job there as it's Jug into the pits after spinning. So, gets rid of those medium tyres, and it is a new front wing needed after damaging it, and it's going to be hard to the end of the race. So the two up front still yet to come into the pits. Who's it going to be? It will be Jug out in front of Hammer. Well, those hard tyres will be difficult to get temperatures into. So Hammer might be able to put the pressure on, especially with a straight coming up with DRS, and he's possibly going to have that 1 second gap. Look at it, yeah, 5/10 already the gap. And so Hammer might put pressure on Jug here. Jug will want to hold on to this to make sure he doesn't get held up, and look at it, he's trying to get temperature into the tyres. He's got to be careful he doesn't take out Hammer though. There's Hammer to the left hand side. And Hammer takes the move, takes the place, and Hammer is up into P9. However, Jug, as soon as his tyres are up to tempo, I'm sure will get straight back past him. Possibly on the next straight. Coming up as long as he can stay within the second gap, and look at it, now his tyres are up to temperature. And now he's all over the back of Hammer as Connor into the pits. Down the main straight. Hammer trying to break the slipstream. Jug is not close enough as D-Mac and Farico going side by side. Into that corner. Farico giving the space. However, it's too tight through here. Can't go too wide at all through there, and D-Mac gives way. Farico up into P11. And 3 lap old hard compound tyres. He'll look to push on and push away. As Jug made the move back on Hammer. So Jug up to P9. Hammer drops back down to P10 and Jug. We'll now try and salvage some points. There's DMAC into the pits here, so gets rid of those 29 lap old hard compound tyres. But in doing so, gets a 5-second time penalty, which I'm very happy about. Mag. And 14th at the moment, yet to make a pit stop. And those hard compound tyres. Connor, currently a minute down on DMAC. He will hope for a safety car. Still Trocker and Joe out there though, on those medium tyres. Surely they've got to come in sometime soon. The gap to David though is only 13.1, so unless David's made a mistake, he's not catching much time up, so... maybe those soft tyres are just wearing out so quickly. Well, Michael trying to get on the back of Lanzi on those fresher hard compound tyres. Lanzi also hasn't made a stop yet, looking to go long. Let's have a look on board with Joe Royal to see, does he come into the pits now? Comes up the corner and he's gonna stay out on track, so does Trucker. So he's still not coming in, and David is actually losing time here, so he might want to consider getting rid of those soft tyres, because they're just really not working for him at the moment. There's Ermag into the pits, but he does get a time penalty for speeding. What tyre is it going to be for him, as we have Catsby is off in the same place where he went off not too long ago actually. That's another mistake for Catsby. There's actually Razi all of a sudden onto the back. Michael on the back of Lanzi as Michael goes very wide there, and Lanzi holds on. Michael trying to find a way through on the fresher hard compound tyres as he pulls over to the left hand side and gets the move done into the fast left hander. Lanzi though will have DRS. There's that Ermag as well, possibly getting in the way. I know ghosting, but it can still be quite off-putting. As Lanzi with DRS now, is he going to be able to get the move? But so will Michael actually, because of Ermag, so Michael will have DRS as well. There's Acid into the pits. There's Razi right on the back of Farico here. We'll look to get a good exit, both on fresh tyres, but it's Razi on the softs, who you'd expect to get the move done. Opens the DRS. Is he going to get the move done into turn 1? Not quite. We'll look to send. Right up against the wall there. Thin margins here. Because all he wants to be is within a second for the main straight, as he almost goes into the back from now, so try and back out of it as much as he can, which he does. But onto the straight, surely he's going to get the move done. As he opens the DRS now. Frico isn't. And Razi, surely he's going to get the move done. Doesn't have much pace though. And Farico's going to hold on for now, as Razi trying to switch back here. But nothing Razi can do through this section. Just too tight to get the move done. There's a good exit here. Razi with not a great exit coming out of there and left DRS, but I don't think it's going to be good enough, as the gap's 6 tenths. So he's not going to have enough pace there, as we do have an Alpine spinning around, and that is Havoc Connor in last place. This one around. Currently Joe's teammate actually is neither front two coming to pits yet, but still David losing time to the two ahead as we go back to the Rossi and Farico battle. And Rossi you'd expect to find a way through, but he can't as we have another yellow flag. And that is Connor spinning again for the second time in just a matter of seconds. There's got Meg gone around there, but it's still yellow flag to Connor, in which these two are coming up to very soon. The battle for P11, who's it going to be, Farico or Rossi? It's for the second time they come down the straight. Rossi 2.5 lengths off, opens the DRS, needs to go for a move here. Neither using the ERS though, and Farico will hold on. So Rossi's stuck behind Farico, which will be frustrating for him. There's nothing you can do. So we have yellow flags ahead. Is that Connor again? Yes, Connor again. Connor's actually lost his front wing now. There's Rossi. He's closer than he was last time, but still don't think he's going to be able to get the move done. But even with DRS, the gap's increasing down the straight. So Rossi, I think, running with higher downforce. As that's Connor into the pits, as we have Ermag into the wall. So Ermag, and he's spun again, trying to get away as soon as possible, and in fact his teammate's about to lap him as he cuts across the grass. His teammate does lap him, so Connor out, and it'll be 15 drivers left. Ermag so only 17 seconds behind DMAC here. There's Trucker actually getting closer to Joe here, only 1.6 now. Still neither driver to the pits. Been a great stint from both these guys, 35 laps on mediums. Maybe they're looking to go along, come in for softs, as that's someone off, and that is Acid off going into the chicane, and he'll lose time off the back of Hammer. As Rossi once again close to Farico here. Surely he's got to get the move done sometime. He comes through the tight chicane, but he just doesn't get a good exit. However, I think this could be his best opportunity he's possibly got so far. The gap surely will start coming down soon. Yes, it does, but it's still not going to be enough. Farico's just got a slippery car in a straight line, and there's nothing Rossi can do about it. As Rossi trying to put the power down, seems to slide out that corner. Huda's actually coming onto the back of Lanzi here. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake there from Huda's. Trying to push to get within DRS range. And he makes a mistake as Chocker really pushing on here. Gap only 1.3 seconds, we have yellow flags. Up ahead, and that is a Ferrari spinning out. Is that Rossi? Yes. So Rossi spun out. He was right on the back of Farico, couldn't find a way through. In the end, he's gone out as Dave for a second stop. Those soft tyres weren't working for him at all. And it's onto the oh, was it the mediums? Okay, that's a nice tyre glitch. Onto the medium tyres. Oh, let's go to the end on those. There's Huda's right on the back of Lanzi here. And that's a game freeze. Right, lovely. Love that. Absolutely love that.